Hello and welcome to Down the Track. Today is a special episode where we'll be discussing our all-time IPL 11. Let me first start to introduce my guest today. I have Mr. Uzair Sherza. How are you doing, sir?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you so much. And Mr. Abrar Aziz, how are you? My co-host.
Good, sir. Good, sir. How are you?
I like how you're wearing orange, huh? The Sunrisers.
Yeah, boy.
He's bringing his bias in this video as well.
I like that. And Mr.
I'm always the bias guy.
And we have Mr. Hamza. How are you doing, sir? Doing well?
I'm good, Musibai. Thank you.
Looking fresh with the new cut. I like that.
He's bringing the red. He's bringing
you.
the red of RCB.
So how are you getting your
RCB.
haircuts, bro? How are you getting your haircuts?
I'm growing my hair right now.
Oh yeah.
That's you growing your hair? Wow.
MS
I want to
Dhoni.
see how it is when it's short.
Okay.
But okay, so today we'll be discussing our all-time IPL 11. Like I said, it's spontaneous. We haven't had much time to think. We're going to discuss it now and do it on the spot. So we'll be selecting 4 overseas players, like how an IPL 11 is selected, and the rest will be Indian players. And on the basis of, like, there's no particular guidelines, but like someone who's been successful in the IPL, I guess, you know, like who who's had good IPLs and like who's been consistent over the years, basically. So let's go. Let's start with the opening spots. I'll give you guys some suggestions, okay? So there's a lot actually. There's Warner, Chris Gale, Rohit Sharma, Gambhir.
Okay, I heard you.
Shikhar Dhawan, Matthew Hayden, Gilchrist,
Dickok.
Shane Watson.
Watson, McCullum.
Oh wow,
Uthappa.
this is gonna be hard, bro.
Okay, so let me just tell you this: like someone like Rohit Sharma or Watson, we can also play them in the middle order. I'm just giving you that option, okay?
Yeah.
So I mean, so let's narrow it down. I think Gale has to be in the reckoning. Warner has to be there. Rohit, Watson.
Rohit. Yeah.
I don't think Rohit has to be there.
I mean, he can
Rohit
be in
has
the.
to.
No, I'm saying from the
He could be
selection.
down there as well.
Yeah.
Well as he's not as great as the others,
Yeah,
according to me.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like in the mix. Like he doesn't have to be
Yeah.
in the mix. And who else is there? There's McCullum.
Finch or
Ryan
no?
Finch.
Probably
No,
not.
Finch didn't do that
But
much.
I think these are the main
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, and Matthew Hayden.
Yeah, you mentioned all of them.
Yeah.
Maybe Hayden.
Matthew Hayden. What are you thinking?
Dwayne Smith.
I mean, you could, but
Sunil Narayan.
No, not Sunil Narayan.
Duplessis.
Because Sunil Narayan will come down most likely.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
We're
we'll
not
see.
going
Like
to
he's
compromise on one valuable
Okay,
opener. But
well,
we'll see. Did you mention Hussey?
KL Rahul.
Huh?
Oh,
Did you
Rahul.
mention
KL
Hussey?
Michael Hussey not as an opener. Oh, he opened, right?
Yeah,
He did open.
And he was very successful
As
for
an opener.
CSK.
Okay, let's
And-
go Michael Hussey as well. Yeah, Michael Hussey as well. Let's keep him as an option. I was thinking of
KL
him as
Rahul.
Sorry?
KL
Rahul,
Rahul
very, very good,
is
but
a
not-
good shout,
not
but he's not
enough.
been
He's
there
like,
from
okay,
the
yeah.
other-
an
some of the-
all-time 11.
Yeah.
You have Lendl Simmons if you want to think about him. He has a better record than you think, Abrar, by the way. Okay, Joby, he won't stand a
Lynn?
chance. He won't stand a chance compared to the others.
Yeah,
for
that's
Yeah.
my that's just my opinion.
Hamzu just
Yeah.
said Chris Lynn. That's a good shout as well, Chris Lynn.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, not as consistent. As
Okay,
the
so
others.
let's pick like
yeah.
3 or 4 who everyone thinks is like their top 3. Hard.
And the bias starts with Warner. Look, I think Warner, Gambhir,
Both Bora tha,
and maybe Gale.
bias.
And maybe Gale. Okay?
Now tell me, why would you go Gambhir over Rohit?
Who, me?
Yeah, you pick Gambhir.
Okay. See, Gambhir, he has been doing it since 08.
Yeah.
He's been consistently performing. He is an impact player opening. Rohit hasn't always opened. He's come down the order as well. He hasn't been the most consistent overall either. If you look at his track record, saying Rohit hasn't played as much, like he hasn't played throughout the IPL career as an opener, whereas Gambhir was always there.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you, but won't you actually take that as an advantage? You're talking about that he doesn't always open, right? But wouldn't you want a player like that who can float as well a bit?
Yeah, if he can float, then I'd play him lower down the order. I'd seriously consider him at number 4 maybe.
But not in the opening spot, huh?
No.
Okay,
no.
and Don, who would you go with?
Uh, so for me, it's very very simple. I think I'm just gonna give you two names, and I think we just have. That's just gonna be my opinion,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be Warner and Gale. I can't see in terms of like someone who's consistently performed over the past, I think 8-10 years, and the kind of runs that both these guys have scored. I just have to go with these two. I think amongst the bunch of names that we've listed out, I think these guys have been most consistent and have had most impact on their teams.
Okay. Yeah,
Gale,
fair
Gale a
enough.
little bit less. Yeah, Gale a little bit less than Warner. Warner's been very, very big, huge for Sunrisers since he
Yeah.
started. Before for Delhi a little bit, but mainly for Sunrisers for the past 7-10 years. I think these two are my picks.
Yeah, and Gale did contribute a lot, like in RCB's like route to the finals twice. I think he contributed quite a bit.
Right.
I think he changed that RCB team, like made them win more matches consistently.
Didn't he come like somewhere in the middle and then just take off from there or something?
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
Yeah,
Like, so
and
that
there was a
kind of
few
deal.
games where like they won by 9-10 wickets just because of Gale's opening batting. So he's definitely an impact player.
There's another name. I don't know if you brought it up. Baz McCullum.
Yeah, well, I
He
did
did bring
mention
it up.
him. Yeah, McCullum.
Alright.
He's also
So that's probably my third pick.
McCullum. Okay, and Hamza, who would you go for?
I'm a bit similar. I think Warner definitely for how consistent he is, and then Gale, and then I in fact like Rohit Sharma in the opening spot. I think.
Yeah.
I think I like him up top compared to the middle. So I'd say Rohit, but obviously even McCullum is really close. These four, like 3 or 4.
What did Kalam do?
He started off the
Has
IPL.
he been
Started off-
consistent? Yeah, he started off the IPL and then he had a very good last season. I mean, 2015, right after the World Cup.
I think around
mean,
that,
but
yeah.
To CSK.
I mean, he had those like impact moments. I think in CSK also, like when he and I think Watson were opening, or I think Duplessis. I think he didn't score big, but at least he just got them off to like a really good start, which set it
Quick
up for
30s and 40s.
yeah,
Yep.
quick 30s and 40s, which set it up for the rest
Would
of
you
the-
rather have a player like that, or would you have a player who has the most number of 50s of all time? With Warner, I think Gambhir has that record, yeah.
I think I'd rather
And
have
who would
someone
play deep into the innings, basically. Yeah. What would you say?
I mean, I was saying, I mean, it's obviously a thing about preferences, but if McCullum gets you like a quick fire 40 of like 15 balls, is basically like he can like basically throw his wicket after that.
Yeah,
Even
and I
if he
think
does
that
then-
worked out well.
then-
That worked out well for his team in CSK because you had
Yeah.
players who would come later, and it'll
Yeah.
work out. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and
Mostly, but what do you?
yeah, I would go with Warner, Watson, and the third Gale.
Oh yeah, Watson's also
Watson's
there.
Yeah,
good,
because
yeah.
Watson's
Yeah,
been
Watson.
incredible. Like the thing is, I was thinking about him in the middle
Yeah.
order, but the middle order will
You
be
have a lot of
stacked.
options.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of options. So I would go opening spot for Rajasthan. I think he played one down initially, but he's been amazing for Rajasthan and Chennai. Just against in 2018, he scored a match-winning knock in the finals against Sunrisers, if I'm not mistaken, as well. But overall,
Hate him.
I mean, he'll give you those good
I
starts.
watched that live in the
Oh,
stadium.
Watson's really good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like with Warner, I think they'll combine very good, very very well, left
Yeah.
and right hand, good running between the wickets.
Stability.
With Gale, the only thing is, I think against some new ball bowlers such as like Stain or Bhuvneshwar, he struggles a bit when the ball is swinging.
Yeah, Ashwin.
With
Running between the wickets.
running between the wickets is an issue. But like Don said, if it's his day, then it's his day. But
On his day,
Yeah.
you know that team's gonna win.
I mean, yeah, that's why it's a bit tough. But considering also a lot of Indian grounds, the pitches are flat. So I mean, Gale is
Yeah,
an
I'd
amazing option.
actually consider Watson if I had to pick him over Gambhir. I'd bring Watson.
Yeah, I would go with Warner Watson. But the thing is over here, the problem is why we have to consider Gambhir is because 4 people are allowed. 4 foreigners are allowed.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's where Uzair has the bonus. Like I just remembered, that's where Uzair has like a good shout
Yeah.
because I would never go with that lineup. But I would consider it. It's not like Gambhir. Like I mean, he's a really good opener. It's not like his thing, but like I would always go with Watson. But yeah, like I don't think we can go with 2 foreigners.
Because he might even. Oh yeah, you have Warner as well, but Gambhir might also have he push along for the captaincy basically.
I mean,
Along
yeah,
with-
yeah.
Rohit Sharma has 4.
even
4
Rohit Sharma.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be really tough. I told you from the start when you announced the topic, it's gonna be tough.
Okay. Okay. Let's set Warner. David Warner, write it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I should write that down.
Warner
Okay.
down. Now with the opening spot, would you let me just ask you this question? Would you go with a foreigner? Or would you go with the Indian?
Bro,
We can't go with another foreigner because he already picked
Gonna be very hard.
Warner.
We could, but like that's what I'm asking you. Would you want
Yeah.
to do that or no? No foreigner.
You can shortlist Watson and Gambhir right now and decide later.
Okay, fine.
But
And
right
Ro-
now
I
it
agree.
sounds like Gambhir is going to be good.
Okay. That's good. No,
Also,
no Sehwag
I
for you
think-
guys.
No, not consistent enough.
Not for IPL. Okay.
Not for IPL.
Okay.
He had a very good couple years, but that's it. I mean, not long in longevity is missing.
Okay.
Um,
Yes, Don.
So am I right? Am I writing 3 names down? I
Right.
think there's
Yeah. I
there's
mean,
Watson, Rohit, and Gambhir, right?
Yeah, right.
We have to decide.
Right, Warner. Yeah.
Warner's a
It's done.
sure shot.
Yeah, okay. Watson, Rohit, and Gambhir. Yeah, you can keep them as backup. Okay, now one down. I'm gonna give you guys options. Virat Kohli, Suresh Raina, Uttappa again. One down. Raidu, Williamson. And you guys can also. Is there anything else? Any names? You guys want?
Williamson, apart from 2018, I don't think.
I'm just giving an
he had
option.
any-
Like I'm just giving.
Okay.
Because that 2018 season, like he did take Sunrisers to the finals. Like he did
17,
bat brilliantly.
18.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, he did bat brilliantly. But yeah, like I'm just giving an option right there. Steve Smith's also an option, but yeah, he didn't contribute much. But who else went down? Can you remember a bit older? The back in the years 2000.
Did Callis open or did he come one down mostly?
I think
He opened.
He opened. Yeah. Callis also.
I mean, yeah, he probably wouldn't get in, but Ajinkya Rahane, I'm just throwing in names.
Yeah,
people who
Rahane
played.
is
I
there.
mean, actually, Rahane also, I think, opened.
He opened more or
Yeah.
less, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Sanju Samson?
Sanju Samson's also an
No.
He's
option.
been good for Rajasthan. He's been
Yeah.
slightly good for Rajasthan throughout. I mean, more.
But
more
when you
number four
consider
also.
Kohli and Raina,
Yeah.
it'll
I
be
think
hard.
those are
For
two-
me, it's
those
Kohli
I think
and
those two.
Raina,
Yeah.
the leading run
Has to
scorers.
be those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's a 50-50 thing. It's not even sure shot Kohli. Raina has been
Yeah.
equally effective over the years.
So
this is
immense.
all-time 11, right?
Yeah.
So immense.
I
Yeah.
think Suresh Raina has been like probably the most consistent batsman overall in IPL. But Virat Kohli that year, I still remember 2016, they didn't win the title. But
900 runs.
Yeah, individually, but as a team, I would take Raina did win championships. So like, I mean, he has that
Is there
experience.
a chance we play both of them at 3 and 4? Will
that
that work out?
It'll be a bit difficult because you have AB, then you're thinking about Rohit. You still have other players to come in. So I mean, you could keep if we don't find players at those positions, then we'll try to fit someone in. But I think right now this is the position.
Okay.
So whose preference? Who I go with Raina.
I think I'll
Overall
go with
for me.
Raina.
I go with Kohli.
I'll
man.
go with Raina.
I go with Kohli.
I mean, for me, I mean, if I pick Kohli, I don't think we can pick De Villiers. I mean, I don't know. So I think.
Why not?
Why not? We can.
I mean, two RCB players,
because
they
Villiers
haven't won a single championship. So.
I mean,
but these two have been the consistent performing players of any. I don't think there's any other RCB player that gets a shout except for these two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both of them
yeah.
can be there if that's what's your concern, Hamza. Who would you choose among Ryan and Kohli?
Kohli.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm gonna write both the names down.
Yeah, I actually shortlisted both of them for number 3 before
Yeah,
we
but
started.
these were my two also. Like I feel like there were other players, but these two kind of were consistent. In
You know
this
what?
match.
Even
I'm
with
gonna
the-
change. I'm gonna go Raina actually.
Oh. Why?
I think Raina has been more consistent. I think. I mean, number
He's
3.
doing it since
Injury-
08, right?
Yeah, one game is more for CSK. I'll
And-
go for Raina.
And he's been 3. He's not shuffled and like chopped and changed. Like Virat has tried to come
Yeah.
opening. Virat has tried to come
Yeah,
number
yeah.
4.
but that's
Like,
more
it's-
to
it's
do with
kind
the team balance.
The
Like, I
team,
mean,
of course.
Chennai
of course.
is a more solid team in that sense, like more organized. I mean, like Dhoni has a good, has it more settled team.
And
This would
isn't
be a
that
good
point?
time. This would be a good time where you'd bring up the statistics right on the screen right now, but unfortunately our statistician is down with COVID-19. He's in isolation in Toronto. So sorry. Apologies to the viewers. But I think despite the statistics, they've been neck and neck, right? Kohli and Raina,
Yeah.
regarding
Virat-
all-time.
Yeah.
They've
Well-
always been outrunning each other. So
Virat has the highest runs though.
I mean, in
Right now,
terms of
Virat
runs,
has
I
the
think
highest.
like
Virat
by a
has.
very little margin,
Yeah.
Don.
Yeah. But I mean, I just heard I mean, Raina has won more games and contributed a little bit more, I mean, to the team victory. So I thought I'd go Raina. I mean, I think the bias was speaking with Kohli, but
How
I think
did
Raina has
Raina
done
play?
more.
How did Raina play for Gujarat? Do you guys remember?
He
He was
led
the
them
captain,
to
I
the
think.
semis,
Yeah.
and
he was decent.
His batting was he batted well.
Yeah.
Look,
So,
that particular
Virat
year, you had
Kohli has
uh,
Virat Kohli has 5,412 runs. Suresh Raina has 5,368 runs. So it's a matter of 50 runs.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
But
he
I
has.
think we'll go with the majority here. If
Raina.
Mustafa's okay with that.
I mean,
Are you okay with that?
I mean, I would have Kohli in my team, no doubt. But yeah, I can't argue if your majority is going.
More 50s.
But listen,
I think Kohli would have been preferred if he was proper captaincy material, and I
but,
think all of us are.
But in this team, you
going
have
to
plenty
say
of captains. Like I wouldn't keep Kohli as captain in this team. I put
Yeah.
I would play him. Imagine one down.
Ara, Captain Ara. Number 5.
No, what I'm saying is, if he was a sure shot captain,
Yeah.
you might have taken him over Raina, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah.
No,
No, there's only one captain, boss.
Okay, we'll come to that later. Yeah.
I think, but don't you think, like, for example, like we have Gambhir, we have Warner, and then there's Raina and Kohli. I think you just, like we said, we could just have one, because after this, you basically need, like, the lower middle order to be, like, really explosive, like the middle order.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's why we're only taking one of them. I'm saying Kohli for now, but yeah, okay. You guys said Raina, so keep Raina in there.
We'll keep both of them, yeah.
For number 4, I'll give you options. I mean, we could play these guys at number 4 as well. But yeah, AB.
Yeah.
I don't
AB,
think
of course.
we're gonna argue about that. But let's see. There's Faf. There's Manish Pandey. There's Surya Kumar Yadav. There's KL Rahul. There's Callis. I'm not sure, but there's Shreyas Iyer. Kevin
Nitish
Rana, Kevin Peterson. I mean,
There's Ross Taylor.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Ross Taylor. He had a really good Champions League, I remember, for RCB.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think these are some of the names. But I can't argue. I can't see anything going past AB, man. For me, AB. AB can come at 4 or 5. Has he come at 4 mostly? Mostly 4. I would
Mainly 4.
Mainly chopping and changing always.
This will be a list for 4 and 5, according to me. These names, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. But I can give you some more for number 5 as well.
I mean, we can play Rohit at 4 and then AB at 5, and then. I mean, I'm just putting suggestions.
And Sean Marsh as well. Like he had an amazing start to the IPL.
Oh yeah,
he comes back to the opening again.
Yeah. But he played later on at number 4, 5. There's
what about David Miller?
David Miller,
yeah.
Just
Maxwell,
about
yeah.
David Miller.
Yeah, Maxwell. I was gonna look at him at 5, 6, but yeah, you can look at him at 4 as well. But
this is a hard one. This is.
I'm going AB, man. Number 4. There's no doubt for me. You guys.
I think so. I agree with the Musti.
There's no
I think
doubt.
AB at number 4 is a very solid
Even I
shot.
shortlisted him at 4.
For Hamzu, you good with that?
AB,
Bro, I was just
sure,
watching his innings yesterday against Gujarat. Oh my god, man. They were 29 for 5.
Knockout?
Yeah.
Qualify 1.
Yeah, when we beat them in the final, Sunrisers, but they were 29 for 5. Oh my god.
my God.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
And the good thing with AB is...
Okay, AB.
Yeah.
I think
Number
AB.
5 is
After
going to
that,
be tough, though.
Okay, number
Number
5,
five is gonna be
I'm
tough.
going to add some
So
more
I think-
names.
I think we're going to remove Rohit now from the
So
mix.
we're not having Rohit in our
It's
team.
not going to come at 5, yeah.
it's
too
very
down,
difficult.
lower down.
That's why I'm saying we should remove Gambhir and put Rohit in opening.
We'll come back to that.
We'll come back.
revisit
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Number 5, I'll add some more names. Just Yuvraj Singh, Dinesh Karthik, Rishabh Pant, David Miller, like you said, Dumini, potentially Dhoni at 5. Mike Hussey, but like you guys preferred him up top, so that's fine. And then you can add the other names we talked about, Faf, Manish
Does
Pandey.
Dhoni come at 5 or 6?
So he's flexible.
Okay.
He could come either.
We have to, yeah.
We have 2 overseas players done, right? So far?
Yeah.
Or
It'll
3?
be so hard.
2 and potentially 3, but 2 I think we'll go with an Indian opener, but yeah.
Yeah.
Potentially 2. Can you guys believe, like, we have to bring Lasith Malinga, we have Rash, we have
Narayan.
we have Andre Russell. It's gonna be so hard to pick.
Pollard.
Bravo.
Bravo, Pollard. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go with 4 overseas, but like, yeah, that's the rules of the IPL. What can you do?
Oh my god.
So
Okay.
I think number 5 we're gonna pick an Indian.
We have to
Yeah.
pick an Indian, I think.
Yeah.
And I think a shout out to one of the options here is depending on. We have Hardik Pandya as another all-round option. So
Hardik Pandya.
So that guy comes in as a all-rounder.
And Yusuf,
I don't know. I think
Yusuf
Dhoni.
Yeah, Yusuf
I'm gonna
Pathan.
pick Dhoni
He
for 5.
I think Dhoni for 5 is a very good shout. I think he brings
Another
that.
captain. We have captains galore
Yeah,
here.
that's what I'm
right?
saying. I don't know why you. That's what I was saying. Virat Kohli was not going to captain in the first place. Pure batsman. But okay, you guys, both of you are saying Dhoni. Hamzu, what are you saying?
Yeah, Dhoni. I mean, Dhoni at 5 sounds good.
At 5, I think I'll go with Dhoni at 5. Can't argue with that. Number 6 now, it's going to be very, 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 very difficult.
Let's do 6 and 7 and let's bring in 2 all-rounders, right?
Okay, there's Bravo,
So what
there's
are your
Russell,
options?
there's Pollard, there's Shakib, there's Yusuf Pathan, there's Ben Stokes, there's Hardik Pandya, Ben Cutting, Albi Morkel, Krunal Pandya, Narayan, Jadeja,
Jaddu.
Aksar Patel.
Oh, yeah.
You have a lot of
Jaddu,
options in 6 and 7. Lot of options.
Oh my God.
I mean, like, for
Okay.
me, Bravo, Russell, and Pollard, one of the 3 have to be in the team. One of the 3 have to be. There's no, like...
I agree.
Sure.
I agree.
But now, which one? Like, it depends. Like, Russell...
Okay, let's...
Yeah.
So one of those 3 and then one of the Indian all-rounders. Keep that stability, right, of the team and try to... So amongst those 3 and then who are our 3 Indian options? Do we have like Hardik, Krunal,
Jaddu.
Jadeja,
Jaddu,
Aksar Patel.
Akshar Patel.
Aksar Patel is either
He
8
hasn't
or he
done-
won't be
yeah.
there.
He hasn't done
won't come
enough.
above 8.
Yeah, I
And
was
we need
giving
like
him-
7 solid batsmen, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
But okay, now let's go with the West Indians first, okay? Russell, individual. What I saw last year, I'd never seen anybody do that in my life, okay? But
By the way, there's Joss Butler as
Josh,
well.
okay, yeah, just Josh Butler.
But he opened also
He
mostly
came
mostly
for
opened.
lower down as well.
little bit, but
when Rajasthan came
I
out,
think his best years were in the opening. I think best times were
with
in,
Rajasthan. Ben Stokes had
Ben
one
Stokes
amazing
was
season.
one season.
Yeah, amazing season.
Pune Super Giants, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, super giant. But okay, let me ask you about the West Indian all-rounders. Okay, Russell, amazed. Like last year was just out of this world. Bravo has been consistent. He's won championships. Pollard has been extremely consistent. Has won championships. And Pollard, everyone was like criticizing him last year, and he came out with some crucial innings last year as well. So I mean, who would you guys go with? Like, I mean, considering both bat and ball.
You have to say Bravo brings in the most value as far as all-round skills are concerned.
Yeah.
Pollard doesn't bowl as much.
Yeah.
Oh, but Russell had stepped up with the bowling.
Russell had an incredible 2-3
but
seasons with
he's
the ball.
injury prone.
Yeah.
He's injury prone.
He's injury prone. But would you take that risk or not?
I'd go with Bravo. Safer and has consistently performed throughout. Russell had just had an incredible year last year. I don't recall him being as effective. throughout
I mean,
IPL.
even in 2018, he had some decent innings, like 50 of 18 balls, 50 of 19 balls. And the year before that, he was really good with the ball. Even 2015, his first year, he performed pretty well with the bat and ball as well, his first year. But he didn't win a championship. He wasn't there when Gambhir led.
Bravo has been there 08, since 08.
Bravo
right?
has been there. And Gambhir also said, I was reading an interview that if I had Russell in my team during that time, we would win 2 more trophies. Just to add to, but yeah, Bravo is a good shout as well. Yeah, Don, what are you saying?
For me, it's between Russell and Pollard. I don't think there's. I don't think Bravo has done enough with the bat for me. He's a bowling all-rounder. He's been great. Don't get me wrong. Like I feel like, but I think he's always been in those number 8 and number 9 positions, even for CSK. I don't think he's come up.
Never came at number 9 or 8. He's always batted at 6 or 7.
I don't think so. I think he's been more at 8.
Bravo batted at 8 or 9 mostly.
Yeah.
No.
I seriously doubt
No,
that.
he batted like at 6, 7. No? Yeah, 6. 7.
I think 7.
Last year,
Overseas gone is at
7 or 8.
Between 5 and 7, from
7.
what I can think. 5 and 7.
5 तो कभी नहीं करा रहे.
Some games.
But okay, anyway. But
yeah.
But I think on an impact level, for me personally, it's between Russell and Pollard.
What about that innings in the Wankhede, baby?
Bravo.
Dwayne Bravo has had a couple of very, very, very good innings. It's been like there's no doubt about that.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I understand what you're coming from.
It's just, I think and this is where the bias comes in.
Sorry. Go with your bias again.
I think between Russell and Pollard.
No, but Don, this is the all-time 11. So that's why I think although Russell was incredible for the past 2 years,
I agree.
Bravo and Pollard have been there since 2009 onwards.
But Uzi, also think of it like this. Think of it like this, that he's done something that we haven't witnessed in the IPL before. Like some of the chases he's done, we haven't witnessed. Like, 70 of 20. I mean, it's happened in the IPL. I'm not talking about outside the IPL, right? What we've seen last year, like, we haven't seen anything like that. So, and
it's like
Yeah.
it's like the football analogy that Van Dijk is so good that he like doesn't need to win a title. That the people consider him as the best defender even now. So I think Russell is like that.
Yeah, you could say so, but like, I mean, for me personally, why I'm considering Russell is because he's done stuff which I haven't seen before. That's the only thing. But if you look at consistency-wise, Uzair is also has a very valid point, and Don also has some valid points as well. Like Pollard is also a good shout. But
impact-wise for these last 2 years, for sure, Russell is right up there, and I'd go with him if he plays like that consistently. But Don, don't you agree that he's a bit injury-prone as well?
I agree.
That sets him back big time.
He's injury prone and he got banned also in between for a year. So
and Uzair's points are bang on. I mean, he has a very, very valid point. It's just very hard because like we said, like the last season of IPL that we have all seen, he's been out of this world. Like even after that, they didn't make the playoffs. So like the team is been so inconsistent around him. But anyway, if we have to go with that, I would go with Pollard over Bravo. That's personal again.
Okay,
Hamzu? Because he's won the 4 championships.
Hamzu?
I honestly didn't like Pollard. I mean, I feel Pollard has been really inconsistent over the years. He's been part of Mumbai Indians right from the start. He's played championships, but he's won championships. But I mean, you never knew what you're going to get with Pollard. Bravo, definitely the most consistent out of the 3. But I think Russell's the most explosive. So for me, it was between Russell and Bravo.
Same for me. Yeah.
I think Bravo is a much better bowler compared to all the 3. Definitely. I mean, I'd go for Russell. I think, in fact, I'd go for Russell.
Russell has stepped up with the ball as well.
Last year he was bowling close to 140, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He was bowling pretty fast last year.
It was good.
For me, it's between Russell and Bravo as well. Sorry.
I think I'm just saying because I think if you're down and out, I think out of the 2 options, Bravo and Russell, I think Russell can win you a game out of nowhere.
I think that's
there's a more
main
possibility.
Thing for me.
Bravo can do that also. He can't, but I think Russell.
I mean, and Russell, he did that consistently last year. Like he was doing impossible chases, like impossible situations. You know what I mean? I think for me, it has to be between Russell and Bravo. Bravo, like Uzair, all the points Uzair said, I agree with that as well. He's been consistent over a period of time. He's played for so long.
I think he's got the purple cap also twice.
And when he came in initially, he came in for the Mumbai Indians, I think in 2008. He came as a replacement. He came as a replacement in the middle of the season, and he bowled pretty well as well at that time as well. So I mean, that's the thing. But I would just go for like what I saw last year was like the best thing I've seen. So I would go with Russell, but it's very close between Russell and Bravo.
Okay, so I think Pollard's out of the question.
Yeah, sorry.
Because I think I know I'm fine. I mean that you guys have very, very valid points. It was just a personal bias for me on that one.
I mean, if I look at Pollard as well, I've seen some of his innings. They're very underrated. Like he's performed, like Hamzu said, like he hasn't been consistent, but every season he does bring something, to the table. Sure. He wins you a match here and there for sure.
So are we going with Russell?
We have 2 votes for Russell, and then you guys, what are you guys saying? Don?
I'm saying Bravo.
Don?
My choices are Russell and Pollard, so that
so
way
you're going with Russell.
I have to go with Russell.
So you're cool with that, or you have some more points?
The majority wins obviously, and looking at how he impacted KKR last year, I'd be happy to have him in the all-time 11. But regardless, all three names have been phenomenal,
Legends.
and you can see why West Indies are so
the best
destructive. In the
best team in T20
international circuit. Exactly.
I think the reason is I think we could have fit all 3 if we didn't have the foreign issue, or at least 2 of the 3. But
at least 2, yeah.
I think all 3 are like entertainers. I mean, you see them taking catches, then showing dance moves. So,
I mean,
in terms of entertainers,
for sure, they've definitely brought the entertainment factor to the IPL. And now we'll go to number 7. Number 7, we can choose Hardik Pandya, Jadeja, Krunal Pandya. So if you want to go with a spinner, then you have Krunal and Jadeja. And then if you want another medium pace all-rounder, then you have Hardik Pandya, who can smash it
What about Harshal Patel?
Harshal Patel. How is he with the bat?
He's no Hardik Pandya, that's for sure.
Manpreet Dhoni can smack it as well. But I think I would go
I
with
love
these 3.
Don's expression.
I think let's go with these 3. Let's go with these 3.
Hardik.
Hardik?
I think that's for me is easy.
Just like how we picked, how you guys picked Russell for the past 2 years or 3 years having an impact. I think Hardik Pandya has that similar impact for Mumbai. It's hard to get rid of him if you look at that.
Let me, Don, if you have the list with you, how many spinners do we have?
So far, nothing.
So we'll have to add 2 spinners if we go with Hardik.
Yeah, so we'll go. Yeah, so it's gonna get difficult, but we'll have to think about stability. So we can actually keep the Pandya brothers if you guys want, or we can keep Hardik and Jaddu and then decide based off of the rest of our team who we have to keep, because we have to think of stability, because you can't have 5 fast bowlers and 1
Who would you
spinner.
pick, Jadeja or Krunal?
I'll go Jadeja.
Me? Yeah, Jaddu.
Jadeja.
Yeah, so we can shortlist it to Hardik and Jadeja. We have enough medium pace all-rounders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The number 6, and if we pick Watson, although I don't think that's going to happen now.
No, I don't think so.
Wardow's out.
That's going to be hard, man.
Hardik and Jaddu.
Yeah.
But do we have any other names out there that we are missing out on?
Not someone who's consistent.
At number 7,
Yusuf Pathan.
Irfan Pathan, Yusuf Pathan. Yusuf Pathan was amazing, man, for Rajasthan.
He was amazing, yeah.
For Rajasthan, Kolkata, like, I mean, he had an impact. Like, he might not make our team, but a good shout out to him. Like, for Rajasthan, he was unbelievable the first 2 years.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree. But
even
he
for
doesn't
Kolkata,
make the top 2.
He doesn't make the top 2. He was there in KKR when they won both championships as well, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So 3 championships for Yusuf Pathan, man. That's incredible.
3, yeah, because he was with the Sunrisers also, no, in 16.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
No,
he came in.
He came in at
18.
17.
Yeah.
17 or 18.
Yeah. So he has 3 championships, 2 with Kolkata,
okay,
1
but
with
he
Rajasthan.
Came in
One
18
with
actually.
Rajasthan.
Yeah.
One with Rajasthan and with Kolkata.
And with Rajasthan, there was an innings he scored 140 balls or something in the second.
Less than that.
37
balls.
So I mean,
Kya mara.
I think like for the IPL, if you're looking at IPL, he's a very good shout as well. But yeah, I don't know, like
fizzled out so past 2-3 years.
Yeah, in this team it's a bit difficult.
Yeah. Right, fair enough.
Okay, now number 8. If you look at spinners, there's Rashid Khan, there's Chahal, there's Kuldeep, Harbhajan Singh, Ravi Chandran Ashwin, Narayan, Amit Mishra, Imran Tahir.
Wow.
Rash.
Rash.
No. He's been there for 2 years, man.
Who, Rashid Khan?
2 or 3 years. Yeah. I think Narayan's been there a lot longer. You have Amit Mishra.
Amit Mishra is
Ashwin as well. You have Ravi Ashwin as well.
I think Mishra and Bhaji are one of the top 2 leading wicket takers.
Yeah.
Of the IPL.
Mishra has 3 or 4 hat tricks.
Yeah.
He has 3 hat tricks. No, as much as I love Rashid Khan, you can't have him in the reckoning because he's been there only for 2 or 3 years. Yeah, regardless of impact, the IPL has been going on for 11 to 12 years. So,
I mean, yeah, like, would you say...
Narayan hasn't been, with his change in action.
Yeah, with the change in action, if you look at the last few years, like Harbhajan, Ashwin and stuff, they haven't been as impactful as they were in the first few years. Like, I mean, they're playing longer, but now you can look at it this way: who was more impactful at their peak? Like, was Narayan at his peak better than Rashid at his peak? You can look at it like that way, I think.
He was right up there, I think. Narayan.
But Narayan also gives you that he gives you that batting option as well.
Yeah. So does Rashid, but I think Narayan is slightly ahead.
Yeah, slightly ahead. I think for me it's between Narayan and Rashid, and I agree. I would go with Narayan.
As to who made life easier, tougher for batsmen at their peak, I think Narayan was there, right?
Yeah, and also the thing is with Rashid, I think his economy rate has been amazing, no doubt. Like brilliant. Like I think he's changed that. Like a batsman cannot target him. Only one match or 2 matches they target him, but that's it. But with Narayan, I think he probably picked up a few more wickets in matches. Like he's had more like bunch of wickets. So Rashid probably picks up 1 or 2 in a game.
Yeah.
Don, are you good with the Narayan? Or are you going with Rashid?
He's wearing orange. You can guess his answer already.
Okay, give me your points. Give me your points for Rashid Khan.
No, but Uzi has a very good point. He hasn't been consistent enough. I mean, Narayan has been doing it for a long time, and I'm sure he has significantly.
And he's won 2 IPLs.
Yeah, that too for sure.
Championship.
Don't get me wrong. I'd pick every Sunriser if I had the chance, man. But
Yeah. No, I think it's very hard to not have Narayan in an IPL 11 because he gives you that little extra with the bat, and he can bowl well for you as well. So it's almost impossible to have leave him out.
Yeah.
And as your spinner, because you need if you're considering two spinners, he's definitely one of the top spinners out there. So
yeah, definitely. And Hamzu?
No arguments there. I think Narayan. I think it's a close shot between both, but I think Narayan been more consistent. If you look at both in their peak, I think Narayan was so tough to get to hit during those times, and he could bowl he could bowl opening, he could bowl in the middle, and he could bowl in the death also. I'm not sure Rashid, did that as well as Narayan.
Yeah.
So Narayan for me.
Hamsu, what about Pragyan Oja, man? He won the championship in 2009.
Yeah.
Unplayable in 2009.
Yeah.
The way he started, the first 3 or 4 years, he would definitely beat the record.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he just
For sure.
weaned off.
fizzled out very quickly.
Yeah.
Are we picking one more spinner, by the way?
We'll kind of have to if you want to keep Hardik. If you not keeping Hardik, then if you're going with Jaddu, then we go with 3 fast.
Oh, so how many foreigners do we have now?
So far, I think we have 3.
Oh, damn.
There's Russell, ABD, and Warner, who are
So
short.
Malinga's going to make the cut
Malinga
for
is
sure.
100% coming.
Yeah.
No, but
So how
that's
many-
what, so
how
there's no
many
Watson.
medium
There's no
slash
option
fast-
for Watson.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying if
So
you
how
pick
many medium
Narayan, you
paces
can't
do we
pick
have?
Malinga, right?
No, we can.
Oh,
Yeah.
We can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don, how many medium paces do we have?
So far, it's Russell only,
And Hardik.
and
if we take
Hardik
him.
if we take him. So now it's I guess 10 and 11 is somewhat sorted. I think we have to go with Malinga and Bumrah. I don't know if anyone has a shout out over there.
Bhuvneshwar Kumar, man. He
That's
has to
why.
be
So Bhuvi will be your number 8. So then if
Okay,
it's Bhuvi,
let me-
Bumrah,
Nine.
and sorry, your 9, 10, 11. Sorry, yeah.
Bro, but in fast bowling, okay, I know you guys won't agree with this, but I think Dale Steyn also has a good shout. Like with RCB Deccan Chargers, I know he didn't win anything, but like he has a shout.
But you can't have
Not
have
with Malinga.
Lasith,
Yeah,
no,
with
sure.
Lasith Malinga ke samne there's no
No
chance.
chance.
For Steyn.
What about McLennigan?
No.
Against Malinga, I think there's no hope over there.
Okay, so I mean, Mustafizur had an amazing season, but yeah, he was one season.
He's a one-season wonder.
Doug Bollinger had a really good couple of seasons with Chennai. He bowled really well. Good shout out
I
to
think
him.
Hamzu will agree with me. Umesh Yadav.
Umesh Yadav, yeah,
Look, ideally, so we have if we're going with 3 pacers, I would go with Bhuvi and Malinga and Bumrah. But Bumrah again, like last 3 seasons, he did win a championship. But yeah, it's been
Bumrah.
3 seasons.
2. He's won 2, no? 17 and 19.
Yeah, 2. He was there in 2017. Yeah,
No, I think Bumrah makes a case for himself. Yeah.
Bhuvi has
would
won
walk
1.
into the team.
Bhuvi has won 1 with 16.
Yeah.
But Bhuvi has been very good for a
long
good
time.
The
number of
two-time
years.
Purple Cap winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the question is, then if we take 3 fast bowlers, then we have to get rid of Hardik, and then we keep Jaddu over there. So if you want Hardik, then we have to remove either Bhuvi or Bumrah and pick in an Amit Mishra who's been quite amazing
Chahal.
or a Chahal.
Chahal as well, yeah. I would actually go. I would go with Jadeja and then go with 3 fast bowlers. I think Bhuvi, Bumrah, and Malinga would be an amazing pace attack. And bowlers win you tournaments. If you look at Sunrisers in 2016, we won bases on of our bowling. And
Oh, that reminds me, Sid call.
And
So-
Hardik's bowling.
Yeah.
Hardik's bowling. I don't think.
Yeah, even
is up there. You can use Jadeja.
Jadeja, yeah, when the pitch is turning. And I mean, if you look at that attack, with that fast bowling attack, suddenly you're like,
don't
oh
need-
wow, yeah, like
Yeah.
you have those 5 over, you have those 5 over spells, like 5 bowlers who will bowl you all the over. So I think I'd go with that. What do you
So
say?
we're taking 2 spinners and Jadeja and Narayan.
That's what
And
I'm
very
saying.
good.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I think all of us are agreeing to that,
You
aren't
agree
we?
with that? Don wants
Yeah.
Hardik, man.
You want Hardik, Don?
But I get outvoted anyway, so it's fine. It's going to be hard. It's very, very hard to remove Bhuvi and Bumrah for me. So
But-
that's why I'll remove Hardik. And we have that impact in Russell anyway.
Yeah, and
So-
we have our
Yeah,
batting.
I get outvoted.
you think having 1 spinner would be enough only? only one spinner? No,
No,
right?
no.
That's why it'll be hard to put in.
On
Hardik.
Indian pitches, you need two spinners. On Indian,
Yeah, definitely.
at least someone like a Jadeja. Like you might not need like proper, but like Jadeja will give you 4 overs on any pitch. So I think
Yeah, we need a bits and pieces type cricketer.
bits and pieces. and like to be honest, his batting has improved a lot.
Controversial moment.
His batting has improved a lot, right? So I mean, Jadeja for sure. I would go with Jadeja.
And we have
like
batting
gun
until
fielder.
almost 9 because
batting is
Narayan can knock it around, Bhuvi can knock it around.
That's it.
So, yeah.
But
okay, so I think that's fine.
I can't digest two things in this team. There's no Kohli and there's no Watson. I can't digest it, man.
That's what it's very hard. Like I mean,
So who's our opener?
So that's what it's still not open. It's still not over yet. But Watson, I think, is out. It's between Gautam Gambhir and Rohit Sharma.
That's
And
what the
I think
balance.
Goa
Okay.
picks up the
No,
votes.
Virat Kohli, man. Come on, man.
So that's what.
Give me a break.
I think
Kohli
let's
and
see.
Warner as opening. Wow.
Virat
And
Kohli.
then-
If you want, we can still
put
keep
Raina
Raina versus Kohli open, Mustafa, just for your sake.
Yeah, Virat
Till the
Kohli
end.
has
That's
to
why
be there,
it's
man.
still it's still open. I haven't cancelled it out. I just cancelled Hardik out, and I've cancelled Watson out only on the basis of wanting to have 4 fast. So Watson, would you pick Watson over Warner?
No, I wouldn't. But but that's a bias. Like if you look at it from a thing, maybe you might go with Shea Watson. Why not?
Exactly.
How is it a bias?
Man, Shane Watson-
Unless you want to add the all-rounder aspect of his game.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Warner has 4 or 3 orange caps in a row. He was just beaten by Kohli
sure.
in 2016, even though he himself scored 870 runs.
No,
so-
but I'm not saying like Warner's way. I mean Watson's way ahead or anything like that. But if you look at Watson, like you said, he contributes with the ball as well. He might not be have the orange cap, but he what he did with Rajasthan in the first season, and then what he's done with Chennai as well. I think it's been incredible. Like, why not? And the experience he has as well. But
So-
yeah, David for me it's David Warner. Like, there's no arguing for me.
So because that's the only option. You either pick Watson over Warner or you pick Watson over Russell because you're not able to remove Narayan and Malinga in this
Yeah,
team.
I mean, I
So-
would go with Warner and probably I would go with
yeah,
Warner.
we'll stick with Warner.
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
stick with Warner.
Okay, now with the Indian, we have Gambhir, Uzair, and we have Rohit. I think Hamzu said Rohit. Now me and Don have to decide.
Nahi yaro, Rohit Sharma.
Can you bring up his statistics as well, both of them, Don?
I'll bring it up.
Uzi, just while he's bringing up the statistics, let me ask you this question. In terms of, would you make either of these captains, Gambhir or Rohit, if you had them in your team, of this team? Or would you go with somebody like Warner, who's like a foreigner, and
We have Dhoni as well.
and
in the
Dhoni,
mix.
yeah, or Dhoni, yeah. I mean, yeah, then...
I wouldn't mind either.
So
I'd
like,
go with anything.
So now, if you would go with Dhoni as captain, now I mean Gambhir for me, he's been amazing with the bat. Don't get me wrong, but for me that captaincy was the added thing for his resume. If I would pick Gambhir in my team, I would keep him captain because of what he did with Kolkata Knight Riders, right? But if you look at just pure batting display, I would go with Rohit. Even Rohit has been consistent for Deccan Chargers. Don't forget that in 2007 and 8, even when the team was doing so bad in 2007,
8 and 9.
yeah. 8 and 9, sorry. 9, they won the championship. He had that amazing over against Murtaza.
Much of him.
Yeah, and even in 8, when the team was doing bad, he was the leading run scorer at that time, and he was playing free flow cricket. And as a batsman, I would go with Rohit. Yes, I understand that. Like if we're looking at opening, like Rohit had a lot of contributions in the middle order, especially initially in his career. But even as an opener, why not Rohit Sharma like at the top? And you're a big Rohit Sharma fan as well.
Yeah. Again, when you get in deep into the innings, no one beats Rohit. You won't ever expect that from Gambhir. Rohit would have the potential to score a century, a big score.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the statistics as to how they match with each other. But yeah, you make a good point. Rohit is as big of a player as Gambhir. It's hard to pick.
I'm unable to find like a comparison thing for them, but I think we can just go one by one.
Yeah, go one by one.
Yeah, I was trying to find a comparison thing. But,
you go with Rohit, I'll go with Gambhir stats.
Okay. Rohit.
So Gautam Gambhir has 4,217 runs. Average is 31.23. He has 36 50s, 0 hundreds. And highest score is 93 and matches for 154.
Okay.
Not out 17. You got the Rohit one?
Atak gaya phone.
Okay, let me look at. Let me pull out Rohit's statistics.
Arey?
So, Mr. Rohit Sharma.
Please dekh le, something's wrong with my phone
Yeah,
at the right time.
no problem. Rohit Sharma has 4,898 runs. Average 31.6, which is similar to Gambhir. Strike rate 130.82. 136 50s. 188 matches. So he has
Almost similar.
Yeah, similar.
He's
Some
played
more matches.
30 odd matches more than Gambhir.
He's played 30 more matches than Gambhir. The average is the same. He has one more 100. He has 100. Gambhir doesn't. And yeah, because he has.
This is like a flip of the coin sort of thing.
It's very similar.
Although he has more runs, he's played 30 odd matches more. That is a lot of matches. That's almost 3 seasons. Or that's 2 seasons, basically.
Yeah, because he was there in Deccan Chargers as well.
Yeah. But
I think with Rohit,
But
you
similar-
always know that there's an inconsistency, but if he like gets into that momentum, if he gets into a certain in some form, then it's pretty consistent and he can like win new games.
And longevity wise, like in the IPL, I don't think there's anyone like Rohit. He's and him and Kohli, I think that's it. Like him and Kohli
him and Raina. I think.
and Raina, yeah.
Raina tailed off in the last few years, but these two.
not necessarily. I don't think he's really tailed off, except for last
Raina?
year where he's
See,
I think just
Mustafa.
1 year where he's been
sorry, guys.
so bad. I mean,
Rohit's
comparatively.
last 3 seasons, and this is why I remember him. This is why when you asked me whether to choose between them, why I choose Gambhir in the beginning of the video you asked.
Yeah.
This was his inconsistency. And 2019, his average was 29. 2018, 23.8.
Yeah.
And 2017, 23.8 again. So you have those seasons where Rohit, he will just go silent for the whole season. That's his liability. That's his biggest liability.
And but he's still averaging similar to.
It was also because
Throughout
at that
the
time they were
course.
trying. Yeah, it was also because at that time they were trying to
team
bring him in the
combination.
middle and all of
Yeah.
that. Yeah, they were trying to like work around that, especially that one season. I think it was 2018 where they really messed up everything over there for that team. Okay, I it's a personal preference at this point. I think there's no way to decide on, and I will go with Rohit Sharma. I think just by votes we have to just decide. It's going to be unfair to the other person, but it has to be that, I think.
Yeah, we'll go with Rohit Sharma. Okay.
You're good with that?
Okay. Yeah. Because I just
sure?
realized Gambhir had 2 or 3 bad seasons as well. So on the basis of that, it's hard to just divide them. Yeah.
The only
It's very hard. Whoever is missing out is very unfortunate, I
The
think.
only thing is Gambhir will provide. I mean, what he has over Rohit for me personally is that he can anchor the innings, right? Like, I mean, Rohit is more of a dasher. I think Gambhir can stay till the end, or he can bat 20 overs, and sometimes that is required. It might not be required in every game, but in the IPL, I've seen games where teams lose early wickets, and you need that one player to stay there. Like Callis used to do that for Knight Riders, so did Gambhir, and they were very effective in that position.
You have one aggressive opener in Warner. That's why initially I was choosing Gambhir. But go with whoever. I'm fine with it.
Left-right
It's
combination, more, yeah.
Yeah, left-right is also Rohit and
Mustafa, if Gambhir is in the mix, who'd be your captain?
For me, like if Gambhir is in the mix, I would go bit. See again, like you have Dhoni in the team. I would go with David Warner. The reason why I would go is because you have all these Indian egos. He'll handle it. Like he's they won't mess with him. You know, if you have Rohit, Kohli, and Dhoni in the team, there's like, and one guy's captain, the other two, I don't know. There might be a fight there or something. There might be some issues over there.
Might be a difference of opinion.
Yeah. But whereas
I think if
Warner's captain,
I think if Dhoni is the captain, I don't think any fighting will happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't consider Dhoni. I forgot about Dhoni. But if Dhoni is there, then you can't really.
Who's your captain, Abrar? Dhoni?
Yeah.
And
Dhoni for me.
Because I don't.
Yeah. The 3 of you choose Rohit over Gambhir.
Yeah.
Let's just settle down with this. Abrar?
Yeah, I think so, Rohit. It's hard, but Rohit.
Hamza took Rohit as well initially, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with Rohit. Fair enough.
Okay, so the final decision.
How can you not have the best batsman in the world in your team, man? You know, when he's chasing, he's incredible. Chinnaswamy is incredible. Yes, I understand. I understand that Raina has won more championships. I know that Raina has been there, some crazy innings and everything. But that genius of Virat Kohli, man, in IPL all-time 11, he's been there. I know Raina's been there also, but one team.
It's hard.
One
It's
team,
hard.
man.
It's hard. It's hard.
See, it just like how Gambhir missed out, and it was very unfortunate because he has been consistent, and because of Rohit, I think just a shade above was we picked up Rohit only based on personal preference over there and bias over that. Similarly, I think it's very hard. I think it's just going to be a personal preference.
And like
and a bias
how we
over that.
outvoted Rohit, we can outvote Kohli as well. Outvoted Gambhir, we're gonna outvote.
I know that. That's what I'm trying to
We
convey.
outvoted Bravo as well. Clearly, none of my choices are going. Yes, just for the sake of that, don't stick with Raina. Okay.
No, but I can't see a IPL team without Virat Kohli. Like, especially
Learn to get used to it. Okay. Learn to get used to it.
no, there's no way.
Uzi has two options, like these two misses. So
I would put
Exactly.
Gambhir over Rohit if you want, man. I'll pay, but I need Kohli.
That's
in the
not how you put it initially. You took Rohit. So, yeah, let's go with Raina. But all in all, I think we have an incredible team here. With such short notice, we've come up with a good team.
Don, you're comfortable
I think Virat's our 12th man.
Yeah.
There's
That's
no way.
Don's way of just pity adding him.
Uzi, you would never think of Virat Kohli in the team?
I would.
The only
Since
reason
you
you're doing it is because
outvoted
that's the
Gambhir
only
and
reason.
Bravo, I'm picking
That's the
Raina.
only reason.
No, I said they're neck and neck. The statistics speak for themselves. Raina and Kohli are right up there, man. It's hard.
But in a chase,
But
but when you're chasing a big score, who do you want? You need Virat Kohli there, man.
Raina scored 84 of 26 when it mattered the most. He almost got them.
Musti, I think it comes down to the fact that longevity both have been equal. Runs wise, I think there's only 50 runs of difference, right? So it just comes down to the fact that Suresh Raina has won more trophies than Virat has. Similarly, for me also, Rohit Sharma won two more than Gambhir. So I think it just comes down to that after a point. So it's like it's incredibly hard, and I know that Musti is never going to forgive us and it's just hard. It's just personal. If you want to do like a
RCB supporter, man.
That's what I'm going to say. I think before the start, I was like thinking I can just sneak in one of De Villiers or Kohli.
Yeah.
I think Kohli, because I think a lot of his innings also, I'm just saying in an unbiased opinion, a lot of his innings came in like a losing cause. I mean, RCB were down and out, and he used to like be the lone man standing, and he used to hit like 70 and bat till the end.
But that 2016
I mean,
season was incredible.
Yeah, that season, I think if you see the best season by a single player, I mean, if you count like that, I think Kohli's season was the best. But I mean, I think Raina is really always consistent. Like you always knew, bhai, Raina ke saath kya mil raha, something like that.
Okay, but let me ask you this: if Raina was in RCB, you think he would have won more matches? With the same,
No, not like that. See, Raina again, he's not that leader.
I'm just trying to make I'm just arguing for argument's
Yeah, for
sake.
sure.
Yeah.
Raina is not that like alpha guy like Kohli. He's not that leader type. I'm just going on performances and championships, and like Raina is consistent, so that's why.
Uzi, one last offer.
Raina had the sorry, what?
One last offer. I'll get Gambhir in. I have no problem with Gambhir because I'll tell you why. Gambhir has been successful. Like I mean, and as a captain, I rate him really highly. So I don't have a problem with that. If that's your reason,
I choose Rohit Sharma.
If that's your reason, if your reason is that, I don't mind taking Gambhir, but I need Virat.
I've been as big a fan of Rohit Sharma over the years as much as Gambhir, so it's okay.
And just to say that Virat Kohli is still my favorite player, I still support RCB, but
the more you request Kohli, the more I want to choose Rohit Sharma, Musti. No, I'm sorry, Musti. I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry, Musti bhai.
No,
Musti, it has to just because. Sorry, I mean
you post this podcast on the Facebook. It's not going on my profile, man. Yeah, go for it. Post the team. Post the team. What's your team? What's the team, man?
Okay, so
throughout the whole video, you've been talking about impact players, about IPL victories.
How and championships.
So adamant over
He's
Virat
an impact
Kohli.
He's an impact
He
player.
hasn't won.
He hasn't won.
Yeah, he hasn't won, but he's an impact player. That doesn't mean he's not an impact player. That season, as a batsman, was
cancelled. Name has been cancelled. Okay. I'm just gonna go through the team again. Okay.
Yeah.
We start off with Warner, who's our foreign player, and Rohit Sharma. One down, we have Suresh Raina.
Yeah.
and then two down, we have Abraham Benjamin De Villiers. Three down, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Four down, Andre Russell. Five down,
Number
Ravindra
7
Jadeja.
bol rahe.
Number 7, Ravindra Jadeja. Number bol jaru. 8, Sunil Narayan. 9, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. 10, Jasprit Bumrah. 11,
What about
Lasith
10
Malinga.
down? What about 10 down?
Number bhul gaya re. Okay, fair enough, right? So we have Warner, ABD, Russell, and guys, we made a mistake. We have
Also-
five. We have 5 foreign players.
How?
Oh,
We have Warner, Russell, ABD, Malinga,
Narayan
and
and Malinga. That's what I was
Narayan.
thinking.
So that's
Yeah, he
5.
was right. I'm so. De Villiers को निकालो, कोहली को डालो अंदर. डालो. It's very simple. Look, I mean, AB is amazing, but crazy batsman, everything. But listen, this is the rules, bro. Like
Virat.
we need foreigners. We have to stick to
Okay.
rules. Arey
Okay,
bhai.
Fair enough. No, that's fair enough. Only to consider, just something to consider,
Yeah,
because if we are, can we consider Amit Mishra over Narayan? Is that something that everyone would be kind of
I was
considering?
thinking about that, but
If you
I was actually thinking about that right
if
now.
you pick Kohli and AB in the team, I'm okay with that.
No, because Arey, this is not about fight now. This is about trying to create a balance.
Yeah.
Because Virat
I don't think
is
Kohli would be good
at number 4.
Number 4.
Exactly.
Oh, put Raina at 4, no problem.
Raina also wouldn't be good at number 4.
Why not?
Mustafa, can you please get Sunil Narayan statistics out, please?
For IPL, yeah? 1 second.
Yeah.
And then bring out Mishi's.
I'm doing Amit Mishra's. Yeah.
Okay.
Sunil Narayan. But the thing is, AB at 4 is
Okay.
the best batsman in the world.
Amit Mishra has played a total of 147 matches. He has taken 157 wickets. 157 wickets.
That's more
the
than one
best-
wicket every game.
With a best of 5 for 17.
He's the top 3 wicket takers in the history of IPL. Him, Malinga, and Bhaji. Mishra.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mishra.
157 wickets, guys. I can't get his average out here. I'd be interested to see that. Can we just get Narayan?
Yeah, Narayan, he's played 110 matches, 122 wickets. His average is 23.31, economy 6.671, and strike rate 20.96.
I don't know why this side didn't give the average and
Wait,
economy.
let me take out Mishra's average.
Yeah, and his economy. Because Narayan's economy is a deal breaker there. 6.6.
I think
And
Mishra
Mishi's
was,
what was it?
He's letting us know over here.
I'm finding out Mishra's stats right now. Amit Mishra. His bowling, like you said, his average is 24.19, which is not that far, and economy 7.35, which is not that bad for a leg spinner, man. Narayan was.
Yeah. Narayan's
Narayan's better.
economy is the deal breaker for sure. But the number of wickets over the number
Yeah,
of years.
but then he's a leg spinner, right? Amit Mishra, so like he'll
He's
provide-
bound to go for a few runs.
he's
every now
about
and
yeah,
then.
he's bound to get hit. So I mean, it's the wickets. So you want wickets in your team. I mean, he's a good option if you're looking at team balance. Because if you have to because of the foreigner situation, then you can look at Amit Mishra. Why not?
What do you say, guys? Do we make a?
But then who comes in the batting?
That's the thing.
We don't need
So,
to adjust the batting at all.
It's
if
just,
we just
it's
swap
just bring out
with
Narayan
Mishra.
for Mishi.
Yeah.
I would go with that. I mean, you can bring in Kohli and remove ABD, but I just feel like Raina or Kohli
I don't want
wouldn't.
to remove ABD, man. I want to remove Raina.
So you can't have both of them, Musti. And we won't
Yeah,
have
that's
to
what I'm
ask-
saying. I know that's what I'm saying. You can't have Kohli and AB because I mean I wouldn't go with that. I would go with one of them.
What I've
Amsu,
done
who would
is-
you go with? Would you go with just the slight adjustment of having Mishra over Narayan?
Narayan
I mean, if that means, if Kohli comes in, that definitely upsets the balance for me accordingly. In that way,
Yeah.
Mishra sounds fine, but I honestly didn't like Mishra a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough,
He-
really tough. But like
It
I
just
said,
comes down to
in terms of balance, it works. I don't think Kohli
Balance.
and Raina would be suited at number 3 and 4.
Kohli
Yeah.
and Raina not at 3 and 4. Kohli at 3 and AB at 4. The dream.
I can't believe we're leaving Kohli out. I can't believe I'm leaving Kohli out.
Okay, so I changed Narayana has been cut and Mishra has come in. So we have a team. It's Warner, Rohit, Raina, ABD, Dhoni, Russell, Jaddu, Mishra, Bhuvi, Bumrah, Malinga.
You wouldn't consider taking out Malinga?
Who will keep it?
Can I just interrupt you guys 1 second?
You can't actually. Forget it. Don't forget what I said.
if who me?
No, I'm saying forget what I said.
Oh, okay. No, if we're talking about number of wickets for Mishra, Piyush Chawla has 150 wickets.
You know, he did come in my head, but I just feel like his economy is significantly higher.
Yeah, true.
So that's why he used to get tonked around a lot, but he would get out like. And I feel like he was one of those guys who'd get the wickets in like when they were trying to go for the assault, and he bring in those lower order wickets, kind of couple of them here and there, and that's how he's made his wickets. Although he's been good, but I think
it's
Mishra
still
over.
Justifiable. We pick Mishra over Narayan. Yeah, we can still do that. That's what I wanted to say. Because on the basis of just wickets, it's not enough the argument, but we can choose Mishra over Narayan overall, right?
I think so. And we have to. We don't have a choice because unless you want, who else are we going to remove? Either we remove. I think Warner and Malinga pick themselves. I think ABD.
I think we could move Rohit to middle order and number 4 Gambhir as opening, and then pick Narayan.
So there's always going to be a topic of great difficulty.
I can't remove ABD from a team. I just
for sure.
It's hard.
But you can remove Kohli, huh? Besharam.
I can't remove Kohli also, but I just feel like
Mustafa has.
Kohli is definitely a better batsman than Raina. Any day Kohli is a better batsman, 100%. But I'm just going on performances and the fact that.
Okay, boys, let's wrap up.
Yeah, because it's been going on for long.
The final 11. Just one last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
David Warner, Rohit Sharma, Suresh Raina, ABD, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Andrew Russell, Ravindra Jadeja, Amit Mishra, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Jasprit Bumrah, Lasith Malinga. Good team.
No comments. So thank you guys for joining the show. Any last thoughts?
I think Tom Moody coaches this team.
Okay.
No last thoughts. We've dragged this quite long.
And I mean, deservedly so. This was a very tough thing to do, and we're doing it on the spot.
As difficult it is to leave out a couple of players, I think we've come up with a good one on the spot.
I think we could have made 2 teams like this, and the other team would have been like equally strong.
100%. Yeah,
such is the talent in IPL. That's why it's the best league in the world. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
What a way to end the show. I think Uzair said it all. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next week. Take care. Bye.